Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss the important part of the lesson, land degradation. In India, we have very much witness in different activities of the human beings as well as industrial activities. Due to human activities and industrial activities, land goes out of use. The fertility of land decreases and there is no use of land. It means no crops can grow in this type of land. This is called land degradation. Now, what are the reasons that leads to the Indian land to the degradation? Let's see the different causes of land degradation. Number one, land is degraded mainly in India by deforestation. Deforestation is the main reason of the land degradation. You might be knowing that there is growing concern among the scientists that continuous deforestation at the global level leads to the desertization. Because when deforestation takes place, it also affects on the rainfall. It also affects on the fresh air. Okay, and finally, it also affects on the surface of the earth. That the trees or the forest which remain on the place holds the soil. And if trees are cut down, then this leads to the desertization and vast area can be converted into desert. So therefore, deforestation is the main reason or main cause of land degradation. Second, overgrazing. Overgrazing is also one of the main reason. Lot of cattle in India graze every day. And how they graze? They graze up to the root of the plant. For example, listen, this is root of the plant. And if we take the cattle to graze these plants, okay, they do not graze up to half of the plant. They don't know. Correct? That is why they graze complete part. And when this complete part is grazed, then if there is a strong wind or if there is high flow of water, then entire surface of the earth get washed out and leads to the land degradation. Soil erosion takes place, and to the soil erosion, from the soil erosion, land degradation takes place. Therefore, overgrazing is also one of the reason of the land degradation. Third, over-irrigation. Over-irrigation is also one of the great problem in India, especially Punjab, Haryana and Western UP, where green revolution took place and many farmers have set up with the pumps and tube wells in the farms. Therefore, they irrigate their fields with high water, and this high water or continuous water in the farm leads to the soil erosion and finally it becomes degraded land. Therefore, we have to make proper planning to control over irrigation. Fourth, industrial effluents and waste. There is a lot of industrialization in India, and this industrialization every day releases lot of dust particle, hot water, chemical effluents and industrial effluents into the freshwater bodies. So these industrial effluents and waste which releases from the industry is the main source of land degradation in India. The major land in India is degraded due to industrial effluents and waste. Without treating hot water and without making proper planning and processes, the industrial effluents and waste is released into the water bodies, and when water bodies holds this industrial effluents and waste for a long period of time, this leads to the land degradation, and therefore this is also considered the major cause of land degradation. And another reason of land degradation is that mining. Mining is also one of the reasons, because there are a lot of minerals which are stored inside the earth which are present inside the earth, and these minerals, metals needs to excavate, needs to extract, and therefore while mining, most of the dust particles release in the atmosphere and it settle down at one particular place. That time land becomes degraded. Even in cement and ceramic industry, when cement and ceramic industry releases dust particles and fine particles into the atmosphere, it settles down at one particular place and that land becomes degraded. So in this way, there are a lot of reasons, a lot of causes of land degradation that we need to aware about it. And whenever we found these types of problem, that a lot of the land or a vast portion of land is going to degrade day by day, we have to bring that problem to the notice to the local government or district administration. So keep in mind, these are the causes of land degradation. Now, how can we protect or conserve land from land degradation? There are some certain solutions that we can save or protect or conserve land from by stopping its degradation. Number one, afforestation. Afforestation is main reason, main solution of land degradation. Second, after afforestation, control on overgrazing. Third, control on mining. Fourth, stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. Fifth, planting of shelter beds of plants. Sixth, proper management of industrial effluents and waste. These are the conservation measures of land degradation. So, dear students, remember, afforestation means opposite of deforestation, that is planting of large number of trees can save the environment and in turn it save the land degradation. Second, control on overgrazing. A lot of cattle graze up to the root of the plant. We have to make proper planning to graze them. We have to take them in the grazing area up to the limited period of time. Then only overgrazing can be controlled. Or sometimes we have to cut, suppose this is plant and farmers or the people who are rearing the cattle, they have to themselves go and cut the graze plant, cut the graze plant up to half of the plant and make their bundle and bring to the cattle. These are some of the solutions that we can control overgrazing. Third, control on mining. Mining sites are after excavation they leave deep scars and they also retards huge dust on the surface of the land. Therefore, we have to control on mining by limited period. Stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. Sand dunes means when there are strong winds blows on the desert area, some dunes are formed. Some higher level part is formed. This is called dunes. So stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. Suppose this is the plant and this side sand dunes are there. Along with the sand dunes we have to grow or we have to plant thorny bushes like cactus, etc. So by growing thorny bushes and sand dunes, these plant can protect by these sand dunes and thorny bushes. If there is strong wind and overflow of water from this side, so these plants, thorny bushes and sand dunes can protect this plant from these type of natural calamities. So therefore, stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes is one of the great conservation measure of land degradation. Then planting of shelter beds of plants, planting shelter beds on the both sides of the plants can also protect the plant and save the land degradation. Because when planting shelter of beds of plants can hold the soil for a long period of time, and therefore it is the main solution of the land degradation. And last one, proper management of industrial effluents and waste. After releasing water, hot water, chemical effluents and industrial effluents from the industries or factories, there should be proper planning, there should be proper processes to treat that water and then release in the water bodies. Then only land degradation problem can be solved. Otherwise, releasing a lot of water, chemical and industrial effluents and waste in the water bodies can not only affect the marine life or aquatic life, but it also affects on the plant life which is present inside the water. It is also affects on the human beings, because many people perform their domestic activities in the ponds or rivers, and sometimes people also eat fish which is present in the water bodies, and these fish absorb the chemical effluents and industrial waste inside their bodies, and this will, when these type of fish are eaten by the people, then people will have long term serious effects on their health. Therefore, we have to bring awareness regarding land degradation by implementing these type of solutions. I hope you have understand the process of land degradation and conservation measures for land degradation well. Once again, you read the lesson carefully and find out another solutions or explore more things about this problem in India. Thank you.